We have a new acquisition. This is a 46 Hudson Business Coupe. I already took the hood off because I wanted to get to the engine. The hood was disconnected, so it's just yeah, it's disconnected. So it's easy just to pull it off to take the walk around. It's kind of rough in spots. There's some Bondo. It was the old Bondo done here on this fender. The bumper and stuff are taken off. They're in actually different cars. So I bought this car and another car as a package deal. The other one's much worse off than this one is. The front clips off. It's got the 308 in. I'll probably do a video on that one when I get it. But so some of the pieces that are missing in this, for one trim wise, are either in the trunk or in that other car. It has the original 212 engine in it. It looks like it's been messed with. Some of the wiring has been messed with a little bit, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape as far as that goes. These wirings usually they just fall to pieces when you touch them, but they actually look like they wouldn't start on fire if I wanted to use them right now. Someone replaced a couple of these things. It obviously hasn't driven or worked in many years. It's all here though. It looks like I'm seeing the starters there, generators there, even the belt's still on. I haven't put a socket on the crank yet to see if that's going to turn over. I got to kind of move with the belt tension earlier, but I'm not sure if that was a legit move or just me kind of cranking around. Oh, let's see what else. Yeah, it's all here. Obviously, someone's pulled the. Well, these are really old spark plug wires. I don't know what kind these are. I've never seen them like with boots like that before. There are some pieces inside the car that kind of show that maybe someone was dinking with the points. But we'll look at that in a minute. It's all hooked up though. Everything's a little bit of Jimmy Reagan going on here, it looks like. So I'm gonna actually try to see if I can get this thing to at least maybe turn over. Even the horns are there. So I have a 47. As you guys who watch my channel, I have a 47 too. And some of this when I got to 47, this stuff was all pulled apart. So I really don't know what it's supposed to look like. So that's kind of cool. It actually looks like a little trumpet there on the horns. So at some point, I'm going to get the 47 sitting next to the 46 here and see if I actually put everything back together the way it was supposed to, because I had no idea. I didn't have any clue what it's supposed to look like. So what we got here? We got a license plate from, let's see, Michigan license plate from 58, maybe? Too rusted out. Yeah, this is pretty typical. The battery trays being gone. Obviously, they leak and they just rot those pans right out. But frame-wise, this thing is pretty solid. I didn't see anything wrong with the frame anywhere. Body-wise, yeah, there's some spots. I mean, I'm assuming bondoed there. This is kind of all rough in the front here where the bumper goes. Chrome actually looks in really good shape. It's a couple dents, but I mean, these are all. They need to polish up, almost to look brand new. These aren't even rusty or anything, so this is all in good shape. I don't know what the beauty rings are. Let's find those somewhere for the lights. Tires hold air, so that's a bonus. Let's see. Antenna's missing. This is kind of a cool little piece. I need to find that somewhere. Windshield wiper. Well, they're actually here. These are hard for me to find from my 47, so I'm glad those are there at least. I haven't even touched this thing yet. It's still full of the junk that it was full of when I got it. The story goes, the guy I bought it from, he bought it from auction. He was going to use it for parts or maybe restore it or do some, whatever, as the story goes. You never really know what you're going to do with them. So he just didn't have the room or the time, so he decided to sell them. So now they're mine. I think it is kind of cool. I got some oil change stickers here. 61,000 miles. I wish there was a date on it. I could tell you how long it's been since it's been driven. It's got 75 on the odometer. The metal in here is pretty cooked. Can't see the finish anymore. So it looks to me like a car's been in the sun a lot. I don't know what this powdery stuff to me looks like old battery acid, but I don't know why it would be sitting there on the ledge like that. But anyways, it still has partial of the rubber mat that goes in the front. These are kind of cool. They're really expensive to buy now. It actually says, I don't know if you can see that there on the video or not. It says Hudson build, let's see, so I can clean it off a little bit. A little Hudson emblem build, steel body. So the rubber mat is still kind of here. So that's, I mean, I don't think it's a very high mileage. That 75,000 might be original. I mean, it's obviously been sitting for a really long time. These floorboards are gone on this side. I'm sure underneath that mat over there, it's gone too. Found some of this stuff. This is just a nice little clamp-on mirror. I don't even know where I'd clamp it on it if I had it in this car, but that was just sitting in here. Have plastic tee. Floor mats. Seats are Not terrible, but they're probably trashed. I mean, at least you won't sit through them when you sit down in them. Radio, that's good. The heater box is in the back in a box. Let's see what else. Knobs are all good. This isn't the right knob up here. Someone screwed that wrong with that. Oh, got a little vanity mirror up there. See what's in the glove box here. Sorry for the shaky cam. Oh, it's actually there. It's like the mouse were living in it instead of destroying it. Let's see what we got here. We got a little aspirin. National battery registration card. Let's see. Tulsa gift stamp. Tulsa stamps are available. So yeah, I was checking this out last night. It's not quite full, so I can't quite buy anything with it, I don't think. A lot of pages are full. Someone at the Tulsa gas stations quite a bit on this thing. I know Tulsa is actually Oklahoma Tulsa, or it's like just a chain, or what? A lot of mouse dropping some bulbs back in there, but the box is still there. That's nice. We'll just put that stuff back in there for now. Let's see, broom handle. I'm guessing that was probably a clutch pusher in there at some point. That's what we do with these old clutches in order to make sure that the clutch pulls in, it bounces back. Ooh. That's not going anywhere though. All the rubbers are keys. I'll get the keys from the guy probably next week when I go get the other car. He said he didn't have them with him, so that's not bad. Steering wheel is cooked, but not too bad. A couple little cracks, but not like separated cracks. So button still works. Headliner's gone, of course. So this is the business coupe. Oh, there's the heater core right there. And some other window frames that don't go to this car. Maybe they go to the other one. Back here we got a beauty frame, a beauty rim, maybe the original jack. But I don't think these cars had this kind of jack in them. I don't know. I don't see any markings on it. I don't think these had this kind of a jack. Maybe could be wrong. Oh, there's a ignition coil back there. There's another Hudson in it. Huh. I wonder where that one goes. It doesn't go in this one. I think this one had all the stuff. Yeah, so back out of here so you can see the business coupe part of this. So there's no back seat, right? So the business coupe, you have the, like this, it made the trunk bigger, right? So you have this kind of shelf looking thing. All this fabric looks like it's pretty pliable still. I might not mess with any of this. It's not cracking too bad. It's not falling off. It hasn't been eaten by the mice. This is pretty bad. This looks like it has a lot of sun damage, so I wonder if this was sitting out in the sun down south somewhere. Carpet's still here, but gnarly. A little bit of a hole right there as a body mount. That's not good. Alright, so back outside the car here. Let's see. Not too bad. Someone put some screws in this trim to keep it on, though. That kind of irritates me a little bit. I don't think those are supposed to be there. Maybe they are. My 47 does not have these screws along that piece of trim. Oh, someone patched it. Yep, someone patched it right here. This is the trouble spot with these cars. They all rust out right there. Someone did kind of a crappy patch job. But at least there's no hole, I guess. The rubber's gone from back there. There's usually a rubber piece right here. This fender, this is pretty gnarly looking because when the rubber was there, the water would have sat behind the rubber and just rusted this, and that's exactly what happened, and then the rubber fell off. There's a little piece of it right there. So, let's see. Trunk. You know, all the emblems and stuff are back here. Got the plastic Hudson thing on the trunk lid back there. Glass is all good in this except for a passenger door, I think. That's what I remember. And then this thing is just chock full of trim. Got some clutch plates from a different car. Brake drums from a different car because this one's all on there. Got some bumper brackets. And door cards for something. Again, maybe it's for the other car. But those door cards don't go to this thing. Oh, there's another plastic Hudson piece. That's a radio. Huh. Some more pieces. These don't go to this car because, like I said, this car's got all the trimmed up like 2 pieces on it. So, oh, some more. These are for the hoods. So this one's got the hood. That's 2 of them. I'm not going to need but 2 of those. Floor's kind of gnarly back here. There's some holes in the wheel well. Holes in this stuff. pretty bad. It looks like water might have sat here at one point. That's really bad right there. So we'll see. Yeah, it's even coming to the outside. Again, steel and chrome's back here looks good. Glass is all there for the lights. I think I maybe really messed with the wiring too much back here. It's all intact the way it should be. And there's not much wire to these things, but this cardboard is still here. Oh, and you can kind of see with the Business Coupe how big this back trunk gets. So you got, with no back seat, that piece of wood there you see is way farther forward than the seat would be. So it gives you a little extra storage trunk to put out, or space to put your wares that you're pedaling. So the trunk's closed here. Oh, I did notice this too, which is kind of a weird little detail. The trunk latches are at the edge, out the outside. Like my 47, the trunk latch is right here in the middle, right to the handle. But this one, for some reason, I don't know if that's part of the Business Coupe or something just they did in 46 instead of 47. Got these latches on the outside. Of course, they don't work because they're frozen up. This side of the car, same thing. You got a little bit of a, that's a hole right there. It's thin. A little bit of dentage. Again, this piece of trim's been screwed in. I don't remember. Mine's not like that in the 47, so I don't know if someone did that to this one just to keep it on. Trim's all here, though. I think the only piece I see missing this side is this little piece right here. Looks like there's some Bondo work up here. Maybe not. That's like I thought it was. Yeah, but that's a good fender. That's a good fender. There's nothing wrong with that one. But that's another side look from the 212 on this side of it. Like I said, it's all there. Fuel pump's there. Gas tank looks in good condition. I'm not going to crawl up underneath it and bore you guys with that. Looks like the radiator might have been leaking at one point up here a little bit. But yeah, I want to put some Marvel Mystery Oil, see if I can't get it to just turn over. Just see if it'll crank, or at least turn over by hand and without damaging it, and see, because there's no way in the world I'm going to rebuild this 212 with those Babbitt bearings. I just don't have the equipment or the money to do that. So there she is. There's a 46 Business Coupe. My plans for this is to kind of just keep it. I'm going to clean it up, see if I can get it running, and then go from there. If I can't get it running, then I guess I got to do something else with it. But it's a pretty straight car. It needs to be cleaned, obviously. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. You guys will follow along and see what we end up doing with it. All right, thanks.